My name is Sage. I'm 16.
My name is Carly. I'm 17 years old.
My name is Nika Ko. I'm 18 years old.
My name is Nia. I'm 15.
I'm Jesse Fuller. I was a fellow student at Franklin High School.
My name is Christian Hernandez Segovia. I'm 17.
I'm Isaac. I am 16 years old.
My name is Yuka Wright, and I am 14 years old.
I found my passion for music when I was really young. My brother listened to rap, my mom listened to slow stuff, so when it came to me just listening to my own stuff, like I listened to mostly everything.
I went to Cedarwood Waldorf School. I learned to play guitar there, and I learned to play classical cello there. And everyone played guitar. It was kind of this social thing. I was like, oh, I better learn to do that too.
One thing I find really interesting about music is that you can connect with people who are totally different than you never met before in your life.
With music, I feel like even if people don't quite understand the words, they can get the feeling from the sound.
Music helps me connect with my identity because of some of the music I listen to and some of the stuff I perform with Bridging Voices Youth Choir. Well, Bridging Voices Youth Choir is an LGBT youth choir that I joined here up in Portland. And it's really helping me and kind of starting really getting me music more. Made me think more about my identity and who I am.
Well, my mom would usually start playing Mexican music. She'll start talking about how as she was like little, she used to listen to all this. And when I'm listening to this makes me think about the culture that my mom was in before. That really does make me think about my culture in Mexico.
I identify as a transgender male. By listening to musicals and discovering how much I love theater, the lyrics in certain songs just really resonate with me because I can relate to them so much.
Music was kind of like an anchor for me because it reminded me of who I was, ignoring whether or not I was a girl or a boy. There was one thing I knew, and it's I like music and I like to do music, and it kind of grounded me. It gave me an aspect of my identity that felt really solid. You're going from one thing to another, and your identity is kind of your self-perception is changing. It's good to have something that grounds you in who you are so that you don't feel as lost.
I do have some problems with my anger. I do deal with some stuff at school, and I can just kind of pop my earbuds in, listen to some tunes, and just kind of forget about everything. It helps me feel safe because it's the one thing that's mine. I can just be myself whenever I'm singing it or just listening to it.
Whether I'm kind of panicked and everything, I usually start listening to something. So I have something that I know, something I can listen to, even if it's from depression to stress and everything. Yeah, it really does help out.
I think it's definitely an escape, and I think sometimes I use it to escape when I should be escaping, and I should just be facing whatever crap is going down in my life.
And sometimes it causes stress too, because you're like, oh God, what if no one likes this? Or you're like, oh, that kid's better than me. So sometimes it can induce stress, but most of the time it's really good it's a good stress reliever.
There are things that you can say through music that would be harder to say just talking. Whenever I feel something is not right, there would be definitely that urge to make the song about it.
I know that some of my friends put on a little bit of a persona when they perform, Some people that are really shy normally might be up on the stage making a lot of jokes. I just kind of try to be truthful about what I'm doing.
Like a native person, music is very important to me. I have been dancing at POWs since I was a tiny baby. I've grown up with that, and that specific type of music is very, very dear to me, and it helps me connect to who I am because you can sing these songs that people recognize and then you can start like all singing together, and it's very much a collaborative process.
When I was in choir, it was a really unique way of connection, like music or songs that we sing together, where we can like bring people together, even though we don't speak the same language. We're connecting, not just like it's beyond language, it's beyond like culture, where like we all understand in terms of music.
I'm going to be going to Berklee College of Music in the fall. It's important to have a lot of diverse voices in the music industry, because right now in music schools and music conservatories, like 90% white straight guys. So yay! You get a different perspective and you get different influences, especially culturally. It just makes it a better, like a richer community, and it probably makes the music better too, because you're having a lot of different perspectives and a lot of different ideas in there that aren't just homogenous.
There's the big question that people around my age like ask, like, what do you want to do with your life?
A lot of youth are expected to like carry a lot of things, and we are, because we're like the future, but we also don't need all that pressure.
Well, I think you kind of have to like prove yourself a little more if you're younger. Older musicians definitely care about like giving you a chance, and like they might not hire you necessarily, but they will like encourage you, and they'll be like, hey, would you like to sit in with this, and we won't pay you. But
it's easier in some ways because you have more time to learn and more time to grow as your art grows with you.
that also kind of like they turn around and they pass it on to you, because they know that in 10 years you're gonna be them. Art is art at the end of the day, and people kind of get naturally like drawn to one form or another, but it's still all just like expressing yourself artistically.